Well, I
You
gotta
don't
be
have
old
no
lady.
more
I got great
time to
pubic
say,
hair.
oh, you
I
could have
don't got
say
no pubic
season or
hair.
something.
Y'all, you got too much seasoning. So look, it, I hear what you're saying, Barbara Carlyle,
You must don't.
but you
You in the
cannot.
dispute it.
No. I'm here to dispute it because I believe that we're in the future now.
Mm-hmm.
We not. The young man just told you it ain't going nowhere.
I ain't said
It's
it
not
was.
going nowhere.
And I'm not
Now,
going to, I shall not be moved. I
well,
shall
don't
not.
move, don't move. But hear me out. Hear me out. You're a quality comedian. You've been doing comedy 75 years.
That's 2 years less than what you were doing. But go ahead.
I mean, I saw you open up for Jesus that one time.
I
I
been saying
know.
she
I
got that with
did.
Moses, wasn't it?
And
You
you in the
brought
audience?
that fish and that
That was
bread. He
Moses.
just started feeding everybody. But anyway,
Yeah,
Yeah,
stupid.
I was a waitress.
all jokes aside, though. So right. So that again, comedy hasn't changed. The way you get famous has changed. And so
I ain't trying to get famous at this point. I just want to be out there making the people laugh.
Barbara, but you've been on a national TV platform, a special.
Mm-hmm.
You know, which was a big deal. You know,
And
I
look how long
was
it
proud when I
took.
see you on Netflix. That was huge, and you in the collective consciousness. So I think you got to be aware of what you're saying. You saying that you don't want fans, but you got fans.
I didn't say I didn't have fans. I said I'm not gonna play the game of if you
Play
ain't
the
got this
game,
many
Barla.
fans, I'm
Barbara
not
Carlyle,
gonna
you
book
should be
you.
posting every day. You be posting something
I do
every
post every
single
day.
day.
I talk to my people every day. The people that want to see Barbara Carlyle, I talk to them. These little people that's running around here like roaches,
Right.
I don't care whether they come to my show or not. I'm gonna be me regardless. If you coming to see me, you
Ain't
gonna
nobody
get
asking
me.
you not to do that though. Ain't nobody saying don't do that. You
I
know,
think what
I
Barbara
think
is
you have to
saying,
engage him every day. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead. I'm
I
sorry. I'm
do
sorry.
engage. I
I
do
think
engage.
what, because I feel her, like, you see comics who they're posting 5 and 6 times a day. Like that's their job. That's all they do. So I get what she's saying. I don't have time to do that. I don't even
You got time. You got time. You talking right now. You got plenty of time. Let me tell y'all
yeah.
something. LeVar
So I
Walker's my
changed
friend.
it though, Rodney. I said I may have time. I don't want to do that. I have other stuff that I'd rather be doing.
What you doing? What you doing?
Well, I'm a therapist, so I'd rather be talking to
Oh, so
people.
you got a job? See, I ain't got no job. I've been doing comedy, nothing but comedy since 1998.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I didn't have a job till COVID hit, and now I'm back into what I started, and I love that, and I love comedy.
Right.
And I don't want to. I just don't want to. That's not my life. So I get what Barbara's saying. I might go on
Mm.
here and post, but I don't want to have to post something 5, 6 times a day to gain an audience. I'm used to going out, and I hear what you're saying that the game has changed, and we're going to have to either change with it or get left behind. I get
No, we do
well,
our own
well,
thing. That's
Barbara,
what I'm
we
gonna
will
do.
get
I'm gonna
left
make my own
behind
shows.
because
I don't
those
care if
All
they
right.
numbers
don't
do
come.
matter.
When y'all decide to get over here with the rest of us, I hope it ain't too late.
Can I say
Look,
something?
it
Boss
won't be
gotta
too
kind of
late when
stay.
you're doing your own thing.
That's right.
Can I say
You
something?
always eat.
Yes.
In regards
Who's
to
who's talking?
in
Oh,
regards to
so
where Rodney Perry said to Miss Barbara Carlyle about you got fans. I ain't got no fans yet. So I gotta keep grinding. I gotta keep putting my face out there. You know what I'm saying?
that's good for you.
I don't have a decent amount of followings for people to come to see me every time. So that's why I'm trying to be in every lane possible in order to get my name out there. So I can be like, okay, boom, I can do what I want now because I have a steady set of people. I ain't got there yet, you know.
I understand your plight, but what I want people to do is understand my plight. Um, when you have been in doing something for so long, and I don't care what y'all say about times change, people change, this needs change, people still go to the familiar. And the familiarity of comedy uh, is being able to sit down and actually write a joke, deliver a joke,
Yes.
and make a joke memorable. You can have 1 million shows a year. And if nobody remember anything you said, what was the use? Yeah, you got the money. Yeah, you got this. But I'm just trying to say, for me, I don't care about moving into this fast lane, this AI, this chat GTP. I just want to perform. And whoever want to come see me can come see me. And I'm satisfied.
Hey, can I pivot us a little bit, Barbara?
Pivot.
Because we definitely can get bogged down in the idea of social media. Maybe that's not the thing for everybody on this call.
It ain't for me.
The reality is it's a lot of ways to achieve it too. So it's stuff like this podcast. This is a real thing. This is social media. Like Barbara talking about she ain't in social media, but she all the way both feet.
You know what I mean? Right, I know I'm in social media to a certain point. And I target certain people. I'm not trying to reach out to people that just got a little clip.
But you're anti-social media, but you are social media though. You can't be both.
No, Rodney, you are taking what I'm saying and making it fit to your explanation. Okay. Yes, I'm on social media, but I'm doing what I want to do. I'm not on social media trying to post a video so I get 1 million likes. I'm on social media to let people know Barbara Carlyle's still out here, even though you're hearing her jokes done by somebody else. That's why I'm on social media.
Indeed.
I'm on here because I created while we were shut down during COVID.
Yeah.
I reached out to these two ladies and say, hey, I want to remain relevant. Let's do some Zoom cast, which is why I do Cougar Chronicles, which is why I do Mask, Making All Souls Kindred Spirits. Mm-hmm. So I'm sitting home saying, okay, nobody's doing anything on New Year's Day. Let's have a comedy marathon, because there's a lot of comics out here who are still doing comedy that people don't even know because they're caught up in this who's doing what right now. And people think that we're not out here still performing. So yes, I go on social media, but I go on social media how I want to go on social media. I'm not going on because some promoter tells me I got to go on every day.
So it's important to you to go on on your own terms.
It's important for me to reach the people I know that like me and what I bring to the table of comedy.
All right.
Hey, Rodney.
No, it's not all right because you're not understanding.
I ain't gonna argue with you about it. You dug in.
Your eyebrows. I don't like your eyebrows. Lord.
You dug in though. I ain't gonna argue with you. I mean, I agree with you really for the most part. So I mean, I don't disagree with you. I think you make some valid points. Somebody called my name.
Yeah, Rodney. This is Tim Jennings.
What's up, Timmy?
A quick question. Piggyback off what Barbara just said. With me being here, Birmingham is my home base. I go to Atlanta, Georgia, and work here little rooms here and there. But my thing is also being a market consultant myself, an entrepreneur in the comedy game. Mm-hmm. I promote myself, my own room that I do every other month.
Okay.
The marketing, the ticket sales, that's what she's saying. You got to keep yourself relevant by what you do. I'm a headliner for myself so that when the opportunity don't come in these other venues, I'm still keeping my time down doing my own room. So I'm saying this, just because you don't see us on this universal, on this global atmosphere, that don't mean that a lot of us are not still working so that we don't get caught into that rough route. So you know the business of how we move. I done seen you travel all around the country as I work. But the thing that she's saying that we still have to keep ourselves relevant even if we don't do the social media. I do social media click doing certain things though, but I just do them to make sure that my face and my promotion side of it, I don't go to the stream looking for this what they call this light at the end of the rainbow. So I get what you're saying too, because that's considered as balance. Why not tap into this over here and see what it can be, just also to keep that moving as well. But what am I going to put more energy over here than over here? That means them comics that became what they are today for the social media, they had to build it up.
Right.
It's no different as us as comics, 15, 20, 30 years. Some of them, you can't tell one of them guys that whoever became famous through social media, they knew the day it was going to happen. No, it takes time, video, just like what we're doing now, keeping yourself relevant. So it's just a different form of promotion to us. And that you just pick your poison. You're gonna go underground this thing to death, or you gonna go this way. Pick that pause. That's just so everybody has a valid opinion what they saying here. But same time, being seasoned like ourselves and everybody in this game, we just got a different approach. So both of y'all right, because you in the business and then you doing stand up and you also tap into the social media side. But you're a well-known comic around the world. And so people can pick your name up on any social media site and say, okay, I'm going to see Rodney regardless because I seen him build himself up. Now he done tapped into the social media game. So basically everybody's right though, but it's a different hunger, but it's just a different drive of how we all approach this thing. And once you do it for so long, it's kind of hard to teach old dog new trick, brother. You know how that go.
Okay. All right. So we are getting down to the nitty gritty now. And as much as I want to continue this conversation, I have to stop it. And we're going to go ahead and start our comedy marathon with our first comics. I want to, y'all, please give it up for the comics who came on for this. Can y'all get, do we have an applause button? We don't have it.
You should.
Give me the clap.
And of applause.
Clap.
Now, this is what's going to happen. We're going to start off our first section of comics will be a clean comedy section. We have 6 comics who will be coming forward, not in any order, but we may as well go in the order that I listed. So it'll be Poe Pimp, Margaret Owens, Timothy Jennings, Ace Brown, Bobby Brown, and Alicia Cody. So what's going to happen? You all will have to go to social media screaming because the only people who are going to be on the screen from now on until we come back and have like a little intermission or whatever will be me and the comic. So if you will log out of here. Well, I don't know how you do it, but
Question,
Barbara? We're about to start the comedy thing.
Question.
Okay.
Barbara?
Thank everybody for coming on. And
Barbara, question.
Yes, sir.
The second set, can you list the comics in order?
Okay, the second set will start. What time is it now? Okay. Comics, there's a timer. It's 5 to 7 minutes. If you reach your 7 minutes and all of a sudden you get cut off, that means you didn't watch your time. Watch the counter. The second set, we got Sauce Got Jokes, Tito, Skills Hudson, if he comes on, Bella Spinelli, and Dante Ray. So if you know any of those people, call them and let them know.
What was his first set?
Huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was asking what was the first set. I missed. I just got on.
Okay. First set will be Clean, Poe Pimp, Margaret Owens, Timothy Jennings, Ace Brown, Bobby Brown, Alicia Cody. Now, listen, just because you don't hear your name or if you miss it, don't mean that you'll be left out. All you have to do is just text me, send me a messenger or something that says, hey, Barbara, I didn't know, put me in another segment because we're on until 5. So we are still going to get you. With that being said, we're going to do a commercial. And when you come back, you will see me and Poe Pimp.
Feels like noon, boys. Time to shit on some cars. See that Jeep? Bro's gonna catch hella Taco Bell juice. but it's so clean, so shiny. What kind of a bird would I be to shit on such a magnificent machine? The same kind I was when I did it on a filthy Ford Escape this morning. Bombs away!
Patience. Work hard and think clever. Sleep now with sleep forever. Moving spirit, not spite. Spit knowledge in the face of fright. And hold weight like feathers. Protect your star player. Create moments you can savor. Take pride accepting no favors. And favor those that never been a hater. Pay respect to the vets and learn of all the regrets. The world has no safety nets. Nobody's here to save you. Embrace the battle scars. Apply pressure, play the savage card. Never forget the times you had it hard. And celebrate traveling far.
When they trying to dim your light, going up the wattage, show them how you shine, let them know you got it. We got levels, cause we got levels, we got levels, cause we got levels. When they trying to dim your light, going up the wattage, don't let them block your shine, show them that you got it. We got levels, cause we got levels, we got levels, cause we got levels.
Power 904, everything hot. Power 904, everything hot. Power 904, power 904, power 904. Power 904, everything hot. New music I play non-stop. A 904 I play exclusive. I drop a 904 I play. Them a shell down that beat. I get one up fireplace. No a 904 turn up the whole place. No a 904 turn up the whole place. Europe, 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 Europe. Shake up the place. Everybody wake up. Circle the block. Wait for the snake. Eagle a grip. When we see prayer brawling in the night. Army go there. Aim for the crown. Before boys skate. Fix them business. Soul translate. Every duty we live. No light.
Power 904 Radio, where the hottest music plays 24/7, all year, all the time.
Feels like noon, boys. Time to shit on some cars. See that Jeep? Bro is gonna catch hella Taco Bell juice. But it's so clean.
All right.
I'm trying to do this.
We live.
Okay. How do I get it so that you only see me and Margaret?
We already have it on our screen for the viewing audience.
Oh, you do?
I think you got to put it on speaker view for you.
Okay, hold on.
You said not you. He did. Okay, hurry up and get out of the kitchen.
All right. Somebody's fussing at somebody.
I am so sorry, ma'am. And my kids, they're going to be the new comedy. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh, Barbara done logged herself out. We going back to commercials till she come back, y'all.
I'm still here.
Feels like noon, boys. Time to shit on some cars. See that Jeep? Bro is gonna catch hella Taco Bell juice. But it's so clean. So shiny. What kind of a bird would I be to shit on such a magnificent machine? The same kind I was when I did it on a filthy Ford Escape this morning. Bombs away!
Patience. Work hard and think clever. Sleep now with sleep forever. Moving spirit.
She told us, come on here. But it's all right.
I'm the first one or the second one?
You're the first. I don't know where Poe Pimp is. Okay, Miss Margaret, how are you doing today?
I am doing wonderful. How are you?
I'm fine. How long have you been doing comedy?
It's been stand-up probably a little over 12 years, but I started doing comedy. I have a gospel character. I started like maybe 18 years ago.
Oh, okay. And where are you from?
I am from Smithfield, North Carolina.
Smithfield, North Carolina. Okay. Are you ready to perform for us?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Here we go. Y'all welcome Margaret Owens.
So, I am a single mother, and I have been trying to date. And so I've tried Christian Mingle and different other ways of trying to date. And so one day I was scrolling through Facebook, and I scrolled down and I saw where there was an area for dating. And so I got on there to meet some people, and a couple of people, they weren't my type, but I'm like, beggars can't be choosy. So I met one guy, his conversation was really good, but I noticed something about his profile picture. And it seemed like one of those chairs you have when you go out of town. It's like a really big chair you can sit in, your feet don't touch the floor, and the back of it is real high. And so I didn't pay any mind, just like the conversation. And so we decided we was going to go out. And so I was like, okay, let's do it. And so I said, so what I need to wear? He was like, well, I got a Harley, and the phone started breaking up. So I was like, you got a Harley? So he didn't finish the conversation. I was like, okay, I said, he got a Harley, must got a motorcycle. And so looked out the door, and this wind was kind of strong and everything. So I'm like, okay, I got to put my jacket on and my boots and everything. And so I'm sitting there and waiting for him to show up. And so I'm like, well, I'm ready. Or what time is it? And all of a sudden, the doorbell rings. And so I said, okay, I get up, go to the door to see who it is. And I look outside and I don't see anybody, but I see the dog running down the street and a couple people walking and stuff. And so I'm like, well, maybe it wasn't him. So I come back and I sit down and I get a phone call, and it's him. He's like, hey, he's on my outside. And I said, you are? And he's like, yeah, so I didn't see you. So I go back to the door again. And so I look out there and I don't see anybody. And all of a sudden I hear this voice say, hey, baby. And I look down and there he was, about 3'4". And I'm like, I didn't know it was him at the time. So I'm looking like, baby, is you lost? I'm looking around, is that your parents walking down the street? So I know it's me from Facebook. And I was like, oh, okay. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make this work out. I got dressed, got my, got everything done. I'm going to make this work. So I said, okay, where's your motorcycle? And so he was like, my motorcycle? He said, I don't have a motorcycle. I said, well, maybe I misunderstood you. The line was kind of bad. I said, but so what we riding in? That Cadillac over there? He was like, no. He said, I got a Harley running moped. And I was like, a Harley running moped? And I looked over, and there it was, sitting over there, propped up against a tree because the kickstand had fell off already. And I'm like, man, I'm still going to try to make this work. I'm not going to be a bad person. At least I get a meal out of it, whatever. But I'm going to take my own money just in case he ain't got none of that. And so we go over and we get on the moped, and y'all going down the road. I'm like, this is not going to work. He's small in the front driving. I've never ridden a moped, let alone drove one. And so we driving down the road, and all the stuff falling off the moped. And I'm like, oh my God. Then it gets dark outside, and I'm going to give you a visual of what was going on. So we're driving, and the tail light the cover pops off, and driving down the road, all you can see is this. That's all you see flying down the road. And I'm like, man, this is ridiculous. I got frustrated, and I don't like to get frustrated, but all of a sudden this lady is driving, and she's pointing at the car. She's pointing at the moped, and I'm like, what is she doing? So the wind blew and flipped him around. So he's holding on me like a baby. He's holding on to me, and I'm literally trying to drive this moped. I cannot steer it. She's pointing at the moped, and I'm like, what is she saying? Roll your window down. She rolls the window down, and she says, put your baby in a car seat. Put that baby in a car seat. And I'm trying to tell her, ma'am, this is not a baby. This is not a baby. And before I knew it, we done drove off into the bushes. We fall off, he fall off. His little shoes, y'all, you know them shoes that your mama bronze your shoes when your baby, the little first walking shoes. That's what he had on. I didn't realize. I'm like, you know what? I ain't judging nobody, because at least he did have some shoes on. And so I'm like, looking over there, I'm like, this is ridiculous. I had to get out. I had to walk down the road. So I had my boots on, had little stiletto heels, but by the time I got on the road, they had them wore down. I had to end up taking them back to the shop and get fixed. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to leave it. And then I thought about it. My mom and dad went like that. She ain't raised me like that. So I went back, y'all. I got him, and I put him on my hip like a baby. And I walked proudly down the road until we could get to somewhere to get a ride to the restaurant. Well, when we get to the restaurant, I'm like, you know what? He said, you order what you want to order. I said, okay. So I tell them what I want to order. Then I said, wait, are you paying for this? And he says, well, I'm a little short. And he wanted me to pay for it. So I'm like, okay. I said, I'll tell you what, I'm going to pay for it. I want a steak and potato. Get him some applesauce. That's what time.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Y'all give it up for Miss Margaret Owens. Now, Margaret, please tell us your social media. I can't see it posted on here. But what is your Cash App so that people will know?
Okay, my Cash App is $ Owens, OWENS 1968. And my social media is Margaret Ann Owens on Facebook. It's comedian Margaret Owens on Instagram, and it's capital M, capital O, capital Z, 1968 on TikTok.
Okay, thank you. Y'all give it up for Miss Margaret Owens, our first clean comic for today on the marathon. Thank you, Margaret. Very good. Thank you. Okay, now we are getting ready for Mr. Timothy Jennings. Y'all give it up for Timothy Jennings out of Alabama.
Yes, ma'am. You can take that O-T off. That'll be Tim Jennings. That's my church name. You call it Timothy. You call him my biblical name.
Tim Jennings. I'm so sorry, dog.
Thank you. Don't be sorry. Be careful, Bobby. Be careful.
Okay, I shall. Please feel free to use the emojis if you're supporting the comics, and please utilize their Cash Apps. I will do mine after the end of the session. You can go now, Mr. Jennings. I'm sorry.
Oh, you waiting on me?
Yes.
I thought you were going to ask me some questions. You know, you just want to say.
How long have you been doing comedy? I'm sorry.
I started yesterday. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. So you haven't been. Okay.
22 years. I've been doing it
22 years.
Started
okay. And you're out of
Birmingham, Alabama, originally from Flint, Michigan. Yes.
Okay. Yes. All right. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go.
Feel like I already did some jokes because I logged out about 57 times. This is the hardest job of the day for me. So I know my career is on the way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna go back to when I was a little bit of boy though. When I was a little bit of boy, we used to take bicycles. We didn't steal them. We take them because when we take them, we can take them back once they break down. Because the guy that owned the bicycle, he still had a warrant on him. Back then, I stole so many bicycles when I was a little bit of boy. It was the shortest of bicycles in the neighborhood. And I stole one bicycle, and the boy mama was sitting on the porch with him, and the boy seen me come down the street with the bicycle. He said, "Mama, there go my bicycle." She said, "Nah, it ain't your bike. It used to be red." He said, "No, Mama, he painted it." So what he said, "I'm gonna call the police, and we're gonna find out what's gonna happen with these bicycles." And so I had two of my friends that used to steal with me, and I used to always tell them, I said, "Look here, if I ever get caught, I ain't going by myself. We stole together, and we going to jail together." So we hide these bicycles in the ceiling of these old abandoned houses, right? And the police put us in the police car and took us to the house, just two of us, and we got the bicycle and was heading out the house. And so as we walking out the house, it clicked in my mind. I said, we always have made the agreement that if I ever get caught, we can tell on another person. So while they walking me out the house with the handcuffs on, I just went on and holler. I said, "Come on out that roof, Bobby, they got us." You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't going to jail by myself. Because stealing is a real thing back in the day. And see, me as a little bit of boy, we had to fight for everything we had in the project. That's what they call it, the project. It's a project. Go in the project, get yourself together, and get out of the project. Don't put up no fences and stuff, and no flower beds and stuff. Get out of the project. Don't make that your permanent place. But I grew up in the project, and we used to fight for everything. I knew I wanted this girl so bad, and I knew I had to slay a giant to get her. The guy was bigger than me and everything. I had to whoop somebody big, so I had to catch him off slide. He was picking at the girl I liked, and so while you're picking her, I jumped on his neck and I started choking him. And while I was choking him, she told him, said, "Slow down, Tim, you got him." I said, "Well, I hope if I got him, I got you too, because this boy got 6 brothers." You know what I'm saying? So now I'm in the house for 2 weeks, can't come out the house. So I told my mama every time, she said, "Tim, go get the mail." I said, "Mama, ain't no mail out there but junk mail." She said, "Tim, go get that mail." I said, "I ain't no mail out there, Mama." She said, "Well, you need to go get the mail today because your dad is sending your child support check." So I took a chance on going to get that child support check. Because back in the day, in the project, they could put all the mail in one big old box. You just had to get the mail out the box. So soon as I got that mail and turned that corner, him and his 6 brothers, that CAG was pretty popular back then. One of the brothers CAG me, and all 6 of them died on top of it. They were so busy beating each other up, I just crawled at the bottom and went on back in the house. But now I'm still stuck in the house. My mom had to walk me to the bus stop. Then she got to come and pick me up on the bus stop. I'm tired of this. I just told my mom, I said, "Look at Mom, you need to start fixing 2 sandwiches for school. One for me and one for the bully dude. And make sure that you make him a peanut butter sandwich with extra peanut butter. Cause I hope it choked the hell out of him and slow him down a little bit. Because it's rough out there, you know what I'm saying?" So these boys telling me, "Look here, man, we're going to get you at 3:30 up on the flagpole. So tell me, you said you're going to get me at 3:30. I'm glad you told me you're going to whoop me at 3:30. I'm going to miss that appointment. Well, you think you're going to tell me what time you're going to whoop me and I'm going to be there?" You could have seen that around 12 o'clock, my stomach started hurting. I called my mom. She said, "Boy, I know what happened to them boys after you again, ain't it?" I said, "Yeah. Do you mind coming get me?" She came and got me and took me home. I said, "But what I'm learning now, I got to learn to take care of myself and be a little stronger." And I said to myself, how could I take advantage of this? I knew back then when I grew up in the project that we were poor. I had one 3-piece suit, y'all, and I never had the opportunity to wear the suit at one time. Only time I got the opportunity to wear the suit at one time was me and my other 2 brothers when we got together in the hood. It was rough back then. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious. I love you, man. Hold me, man. Because he used to be somewhere shooting marbles in the pans. The other brother used to be somewhere shooting basketball in the coat. And I'm up in the woods with the vest on picking plums. You feel what I'm saying? We were rough back then, you know. But I grew up in them projects. But let me tell you something. I had one more friend before I get ready to get out of here. I grew up with this friend named Pipe Leg, y'all. And I said Pipe Leg because he got hit by a car, but it didn't break his leg. What it did, it fractured his leg. So we took advantage of it. We was always snatching marbles and the toys and stuff and run because we knew he couldn't catch us. So he had to figure out a way to even the playing field. So what he did, he went and cut a piece of a pipe off a fence and slid up in his pants leg. Watch this now. I'm like, what he got that for? He got that pipe to even the ball field. Every time pipe leg showed up with that pipe in his pants, everybody just scattered. Because when you got a pipe in your pants leg, you got to do something special to get it out, y'all. When you see a man stoop down like he trying to sit on the toilet to pull that pipe out, you need to get the hell out of that atmosphere. Something happen. So pipe leg pulled that pipe out one time. And what about him? He'll fight with the pipe and jump in fight that ain't got nothing to do with him. He just be hitting folks just for nothing. So he was swinging the pipe so bad one day and made a mistake and hit my friend. He hit my friend so hard, I fainted before he hit the ground. I'm down there, one eye turned up there looking, thinking like I'm dead, hoping that he don't hit me with the pipe. So my friend fell right beside me, and we got him up and took him home. His head was so swole, y'all, his hat wouldn't fit. I said, look at man, you need to just chill out. But I'm concerned. I think I left him alone for like 6 months. It's about 6 months before I talked to him. I called him. I said, brother, you all right? But I got something on my mind. I know you got hit in the head. You've been having headaches and all this other kind of stuff. But I just so concerned about you, bro. I just want to run this by you. I said, but when pipe leg hit you with that pipe, have you been having pipe dreams lately? I got to get out of here, man. Thank y'all for listening, man. Your man, Tim Jennings. You can check me out on all social media platforms. Too Hilarious to Quit. The number 2 Hilarious to Quit. Also, you can look at me out on Facebook at Tim Jennings. Also, my cash app is $ Understand Me Now. That's UNDERSTANMENOW. $ Understand Me Now. Y'all got me? Bless you.
Yes. Thank you, Tim. Thank you. Okay. We've had 2 good comics on so far. And next we have Mr. Ace Brown.
What's
Good
up,
morning.
bro?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I am fine. I hope you are too. Where are you joining us from?
I'm from Newark, New Jersey, born and raised, but now I'm in Fayetteville, North Carolina, which is like another Newark, New Jersey.
Yeah, that's a military town as well.
I moved from the hood to the hood.
To the hoodest. How long have you been doing comedy, Ace?
January will be 16 years.
Okay. What you got for us? Anytime you want to start, let's go.
Well, let's start with what I just said. I moved from Newark to Fayetteville, and I'll be honest with you, I should just stay where I was. This is ridiculous. I mean, this is another Newark. The only difference between being down south and being up north is the crackheads. The crackheads are a little bit different. Up north, they wear crackhead uniforms. You know, their pants are messed up, ripped up shirts. They smell like urine. You can identify a crackhead. Down here, they blend in. They blend in with you. You don't even realize who they are until you walk out of Walmart and you walk into the car and they come over and hit you with, hey, man, look, check this out. I'm parked 3 hours over. My family's in the car. I just need $3 for gas. I told the dude, I said, what are you driving, a lawnmower? Where are you going? With $3. And he done stepped it up. Because honestly, I told him, I said, hey, I'll be honest with you. Normally I would give cash, but I apologize. I don't have anything on me. Do you know? He said, I got Cash App. I said, I beg your pardon? You got morals. You got Cash App and you homeless? Oh, you got your things together, you know? And Happy New Year to everyone that is tuning in. Happy New Year. I think that for the new year, we need to start doing things a little bit different. Let's not speak out so far. A lot of people say what they want to do for a New Year's resolution. Oh, for this New Year resolution, I want to lose weight. I want to drop 30 pounds. And that's cool, but let's start small. Just start with, I don't want to order any more number 2s on Tuesday. Let's start there. Once you get that out the way, then you can grasp and go forward. I just think that we should just change who we are. And we had a great Christmas. Christmas was a little bit different in the Brown household because I had to do a lot of fatherly duties. I have 2 daughters that I hate very much. I hate both of them equally. Okay. My youngest daughter is the ringleader. My youngest daughter is the ringleader. I don't know what these kids are watching on YouTube, but I think it needs to stop because they were watching shows that are lying to them right now. They got this little kid on there named Ryan. I don't know if you guys ever seen that. This little boy named Ryan is on the show, and he lies to the children. He tells the kids they could be whatever they want to be in life. And that's not the lie. The lie is what he tells them that they could be, how things go. He said you could be a firefighter, you could be a postal worker, you could be a lawyer. And then he said, if there's something strange in your neighborhood, you can be the police because people will call 911. And that was a lie. Because I grew up in the hood. And if it was something strange in the neighborhood, we didn't call the cops. Who did we call? Ghostbusters. Remember them? That's what we called it. Something strange. Like, and I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna be done. Last Christmas, or shall I say last Christmas was different for me because I think that if there's any man out there that if you only have sons, I don't think you a real father. I'm gonna put that out there. If you a man and you only got sons, I don't think you're a real father. I think you're a supervisor. I consider you a supervisor. I think that you have to have a girl to understand this thing called fatherhood because it's different with boys. Boys, you could do whatever you want with them. You could just let them go outside, rip and run, get dirty, play in the mud, keep them out of trouble. And guess who they become? You. That's easy. That's supervisor work. With daughters, you got to do things like watch your grandbaby doll baby. Yeah, let that sink in. You got to watch your grandbaby doll baby. My daughter came to me and wanted an American doll. She wanted an American doll. Now, if you've never seen it, it stands about 4'5", and you can't go to Amazon. You got to go to an American Girl doll store. I said, Daddy, can I get an American doll? I said, yeah. And I went right in the store and I said, ma'am, can I get an American doll? She said, what kind would you like, sir? I said, an American doll. She said, what ethnicity? I said, they come in ethnicities? Let me get the black one. She said, that'll be in aisle 7. Went to aisle 7, went to go grab this doll, and no lie, I grabbed the box, was walking, and realized the doll was naked. I said, ma'am, I need some clothes. She said, oh, you want accessories? That's in aisle 12. Now I went to aisle 12, and I'm thinking there's going to be packages. No, it was hangers, coats, shoes, all of that. I grabbed it up, went to continue to walk to the register. You got to sign a birth certificate. You got to do a fingerprint, all of this stuff for this doll. They rung it up, and it came up to $197.99. I wrapped it up, put it under the tree. My daughter opened it up and said, Daddy, you got Nicole. I wanted Jessica. I said, you can want Jesus in a minute, all right? You're going to want Jesus. How about that? How about Jesus coming for you? And now 3 months went by. My daughter, I forgot all about the doll. My daughter said, Daddy, can you watch Nicole? I said, who is Nicole? She handed me the doll baby and disappeared. 20 minutes went by. I said, Zori, come get Nicole. She was like, I don't want her no more. Now I got to get off this live because I got custody of this little doll and we getting ready to have lunch. That's my time. My name is Ace Brown.
Very good. Very good, Ace. That was funny. That was funny. What is your Cash App, dear?
My Cash App is I am Ace Brown. I am Ace Brown if you're playing cards. And my social media is I am Ace Brown on everything. So TikTok, Instagram, and then on Facebook, just type in Ace Brown Comedian.
Thank you. Thank you. Y'all give it up for Ace Brown. Okay, next on the agenda, we have Miss Alicia Cody. Is Alicia around? Has she checked in yet? Alicia's not here, so let's go to Mr. Bobby Brown. Did she say she was here? Okay. Let's go, Bobby Brown.
Y'all hear me?
Yes.
How's everybody?
Bobby, where are you from? And tell us how long you've been doing comedy.
I was born in Fayetteville, North Carolina, where Ace is at. I was raised back and forth between Carolina and New York. And I've been doing comedy for since 2002. However many years that is. 22? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can't add. I'm old, but I can add. Any more questions? No? Yeah? No?
No more questions.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I was listening to the conversation y'all was having earlier, and I'm with you on that. You know, you, Tito, Rodney, that y'all was talking. I'm old school too. And that's what took me for a long time to get on social media. Because I couldn't, one of the things was the acronyms. Now, I've had a Facebook account since 2011, but I didn't get active till 2014, 2015, because my son started saying, Daddy, you need to, try to do this if you're doing comedy, blah, 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 upgrade. And acronyms was throwing me off. You had LOL, I didn't know what that meant. I'm trying to sound it out. Low. What's low? Laugh out loud. You had like TYL. I'm sitting going titty, TTYL. That's what I'm thinking is meaning. Titty, it didn't make sense. So my daughter telling me that means talk to you later, Daddy. Then I see WTF. I couldn't figure that out because there was no vowels in that. I said, what did that mean, BJ? My son BJ, he said, well, I can't tell you, Daddy, because it's cussing. Now I really want to know what he's talking about. And he said, I can't tell you because it's cuss. I said, well, you can tell me you got my permission to cuss. He told me what it meant. I said, well, when I was going to school, that stood for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I mean, what is, all this stuff. And I wish, and as I got more acclimated with social media, I started looking at some of the posts and some of the things that people say. You can see who's smart, who's dumb on Facebook, and Instagram. Like, I wish there was a feature that you can speak anonymously to people, because people be subjecting their family to the stupid stuff. This lady put on a post, doesn't little Johnny look handsome today? I wanted to put on there, no, little Johnny don't look handsome today. Little Johnny was ugly yesterday. Little Johnny ugly today. He gonna be ugly tomorrow. Little Johnny just ugly. I wish I could put that on there. And beauty is in the eye of the beholder, as they say. But I mean, stop subjecting your family. Just like when people be in the hospital, something else that I can't stand. People in the hospital taking pictures of their loved ones, their teeth is out, their hair ain't in, and they taking pictures of them smiling. You can see the person about dead up in it. I told my kids, if I'm up there, and I'm about to check out, don't be taking no pictures of me on Facebook like that. Because if you do and I die, I'm gonna come back and haunt you, because that don't look right. Just don't look right. Facebook is just one of them things that just do that to you, where you got to try to learn, but it's hard to learn some of the stuff that's on there. I know New Year's is here. Yesterday was New Year's. A lot of people went to church because New Year's Eve and all of that, blended in on a Sunday. I don't go out like that. I don't like to be in traffic. But I went last week. And when I went to church last week, it seemed like when I go to church, it seemed like the preacher be talking to me. The preacher coming out of John 15:13 says something to the effect of, no greater love than this, than a man lay down his life for his friend. That's powerful. To love one of your friends so you'll lay down your life. I felt like you were talking to me. I couldn't wait till church was over, because I went straight to my social media and deleted all my friends. I said, I love you, but I love none of them enough to die for none of them. I'm just, Another thing, I was in church that same day. A brother came in there, sat right beside me. He's to my right, I'm to his left. And when people say, God say move, you got to listen to God when he tell you to move. Well, this brother sat right beside me. And when he sat down beside me, he dropped something. When he dropped something, he bent down to pick it up. And I seen his left hand, and it had that little happy face sticker like he'd been to the club the night before. And that's when I felt like God told me to move. So I moved. I looked at that hand and I said, well, it's that stamp on that hand. And it made me say, well, he ain't following protocol. He ain't washed his hands for the proper 20 seconds. He could be trying to give me COVID. That's why God told me to move, because he could have had COVID. That sticker still on your hands. Let that sink in and marinate to the slow people out there. They might not be getting that brilliant joke that I just threw at them, Yeah. See, I'm a brink, man. I'm light skinned. Bobby Brown is my real name for people that might be wondering. I just added light skin on as a term of endearment, because my real name is Bobby. The other brother's name is actually Robert. A lot of people don't know that. I added light skin on as a term of endearment. When I started going to school, I thought the teachers would protect me. I'd be in school to raise my hand, ask a question. First thing the teacher says, put down your hand. We don't want to hear none of your bright ideas. Who's she talking to? Who's she talking to? My mama come to school. How's Bobby doing in school? Bobby's our brightest student. And I know they wasn't talking about grades. I was making C's and D's up in there. Tried to talk to this young lady. I don't know what her nationality was. She gonna say to me, I don't like red man. Well, I said, well, I don't like no woman that dips, snuff, and chew tobacco no way, because I like to kiss. She said, no, me don't like red man. And I was like, oh, she don't like light-skinned dudes. Confusing to me, she the same complexion as I am. running around talking about a good black man is hard to find. I said, no, it ain't. Just ask a white woman. That's my time. I'm light skinned Bobby Brown. My media is $ Bobby Brown 71, $ Bobby Brown 71. I need a little bit of gas money because I'm broke today. God bless you. And have a smile upon you.
Very good, Bobby. Thank you for coming on. Y'all give it up for Bobby Brown. Don't forget, please, when these comics are performing, look at their Cash App. And if you like them, send them a little something, $1. I mean, $2, $5. Also, show your appreciation with the emojis. Smiley face, a sad face, whatever, you know. We can't tell you how to feel. We just tell you to look at this. Okay, so at this point, we're going to see if Poe Pimp has shown up or Alicia Cody. If not, we are going to take a 30-second break. And when we come back, we will go into some blue humor. Don't fret, people. We will be back with some more clean comedy. So sit back and relax, and we'll be back on the other side of 30 seconds.
Feels like noon, boys. Time to shit on some cars. See that?
Blue humor. Now, blue humor is classified as humor that contains some peppered language, cursing, sex jokes, all that kind of thing. And so, if you don't want to be on this part of it and you think you need to cover your ears or step out of the room for the next probably 25 minutes, then you need to do so. And in this segment, we have Sauce Got Jokes, Tito Kuntz, Skills Hudson, who I have not heard from. He's in California, so they're 3 hours behind. Miss Bella Spinelli and Dante Ray. And if they are not in, I'm going to read some of the comics who are on here. And even though you may not be doing blue humor, if you want to go ahead and do your set, that will be nice. So, with that being said, we're going to start off with Sauce Got Jokes. Is he still on? Is Sauce on? Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay, let's go with Tito. Tito, are you still here? Tito Kuntz. Yes, Tito's
Barbara?
here. Yes.
See me? Let
No.
me turn my mic switch on. Give me a sec.
Okay. You want me to come back to you?
Yes, please.
Okay. Richard, are you prepared to go at this time? Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
I'm sorry. Actually, give me a couple minutes. I could get my stuff together. I really wasn't.
Yeah, because you were really a part
today,
of
so I got my magic together.
Let me look at some of the other people. I'll come back. I see Dubs General is on. Misunderstood. Janet Dollar. And I think that's about all I see on here at this present time. Any of you ready to go right now?
Let's rock and roll.
Dubs, you ready? Okay,
Come
Tito, you
on, I'm always ready.
Dubs General. Like mine, do you have? Are you ready for Dubs General? And then we're gonna do Tito.
Yes.
Janet, are you ready to go? Or you need some time to quit walking?
Yeah, give me a minute. I'll probably be ready by 2:30.
Okay. All right.
All
Gotcha. All right. Dubs, how are you?
Yes, I'm doing
Where
great.
are
How
you
are you?
from? And tell us how long you've been doing comedy.
I'm originally from New Jersey. Pretty much a military kid, so I'm from all over. And I've been doing comedy for 5 years.
Okay, you got your 5 to 7 minutes.
All right.
Let's go.
What's up, everybody? I want to start off. I'm from a different era. I know there's older people on here. There's younger people. Well, not too many younger people, but I'm from a time where my mama used to call me retarded. I don't know if y'all used to get that. My mom used to be like, "Hey, little retarded boy, come on now, bring your ass down here." And I didn't know what retarded was, so I just be like, "Oh shit, my mama want me to come. Oh shit," and I'll be running. And when I get there, she'd be like, "Hey, little retarded boy, you need to clean your room." I didn't know what the hell that was. And then I saw the Goonies, and then I saw that dude that was like, "Hey, you guys." I was like, "That's what the fuck you thought I was? You calling me that?" I didn't know that was retarded. And see, I didn't even know if he was retarded. I think that he just got dropped on his head. So then I had to ask my mom, "Did you drop me on my head?" Okay, I'm not sure, but still to this day, I get weird around retarded people because I don't know if I'm one of them or if not. I don't know yet. One thing about me y'all gonna learn is that I like dark areolas. I really enjoy dark areolas. I don't like the clear ones. The clear ones, to me, I can see your heartbeat, bitch. I don't like to see your heartbeat while we're having intercourse, okay? I like to see just the darkness, right? Let me tell you, Puerto Rican titties, Cuban titties, black titties. You know those black titties, sometimes the nipple blends in with the titty. I don't know the difference, but I like those titties too. Just the clear ones. You can put all types of stuff on the clear titties. You could put a ring on it. You could put frisbee on it. You could put a motherfucking door knocker. You know them door. You can put one of them niggas on the titties. Still, I don't like your titties. It gotta be dark for me. I'm a single dad. Go ahead and make some noise. I'm gonna act like I hear it because we in the fucking Zoom meeting and shit. So clap, 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 nigga. Clap, clap. I feel like we still in COVID right now. It's 2000. It's 24. Damn it. Why we go back 2 years, 3 years, 4 years? But I'm a single dad. I gotta hurry this shit up because I left them niggas in the car. They outside right now. I told them we about to go fishing. So I said, let me get up here and do my shit real quick. My daughter is sassy. I don't know how. My daughter talks to me a different way. She got a different language. When she talks, she be like, "Daddy." And I was like, "Did you just me? What the fuck is it?" She was like, "Daddy." I said, "Are you African?" Because you know African, they talk like that. I don't know if she African. She light skinned, so I don't know if a heritage is really okay. Never mind. We'll move on to my son. My son just got too much energy. This motherfucker just run for no reason. You ever just want to kick a kid in the face while they're running? I like to see a kid hit his face across the concrete. I like a concrete face. Boys, all right. They just put some Robitussin on it and just get up and run away. Let's see. Ladies, I really want to be mean to y'all right now, but Miss Barbara here, so I'm gonna keep it. No, I'm not. Fuck that. Ladies, listen. You heifers is very what's the word? I'm trying to think of the word. Hold on, it's right there on the tip of delusional. That's the word. I thought it was there. It's delusion. You know, women don't know what they want until they don't know what they want, and then they act like they know. I don't even know if that makes sense, but women understood that shit. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Let's see. There's a lot that I need to talk about. I think Asians eat dog. I don't know if y'all think that, but I really think that when I see an Asian, I'd be like, and they'd be like, hey, I'd be like, oh shit. I lived in Japan for 4 years and they tried to feed me dog. I was like, you know, I'm a nigga. You can't feed a nigga dog. You got to feed him and then tell him his dog afterwards. You can't just say, do you want some dog? Because I'm not going to say yes. But after I eat, I'm like, what is this? This is puppy. Oh, I like puppy. I'm the only nigga that like puppy. Fuck all of y'all on here. If y'all had some puppy, you would like it too. Y'all go to Golden Corral. Guess what? That rib, puppy, nigga. Let's see what else. My kids is half Asian. See, I got like Asian shit in my house. Is because we eat dog. Okay, so we can talk about them. Okay, my children is half dog. Okay. Let's see. Y'all remember in 1996 when Muhammad Ali had the damn torch and he was holding that shit? Did y'all think he was gonna drop it and burn everybody up? I thought he was gonna be inflamed. I was like, no. Every time I see somebody with Tourette's, I'll be like, are you saying yes or you just I don't care. That shit funny as shit to me. I don't care. Even if you got a family member, you be like, nigga, are you nodding or are you just I don't know why the camera's shaking at the same time. I don't. Retarded is too much for y'all. Okay, my bad. I'll stop. How many more minutes I got? Let me do my finale. Let me do my final, my dismount. All right, here's my closing joke. Here we go. Me and my children, we be driving, right? And when we drive, we go to Georgia because we in Florida, and then we go to Georgia where the niggas be. So then when we go to Georgia, on the border of Georgia, there is a huge Confederate flag. Nigga, that's scary to me. I don't give a you scared of shit under the bed. I'm scared of the Confederate flag. When I see that, I'm like, nigga. So when I see the flag, I'm driving, and my daughter in the back seat says, Daddy, what's that? And I don't lie to my children. So I said, they found a way to say nigga without having to say nigga. My son in the back said, what does that mean? I don't know why he whispered it. He said, what does that mean? I said, let me tell you. Shh, listen. Nigga. My son said, what did he say? I said, listen closely. My daughter said, you heard me say nigga. All right, that's it, y'all. My name is Dove's General. I appreciate y'all.
Dubs, what's your cash app?
David Womble Jr. DAVID WOMBLEJR at
Okay,
Yahoo.
your social media?
Dove's General on everything.
Okay, great set. Thank you for coming on.
Appreciate
okay, we're moving on to Mr. Tito Kuntz. Tito, are you ready? What happened to Tito? Tito. Oh, there he is. You're muted. Take your mute off.
Okay, there we go. There we go. What about now? We good?
Yes, you're good.
All right, Tito Kuntz out of the Charlotte, Queen City. Been in this game 38 years now.
Okay.
All right. Look, happy damn New Year, y'all. Just call me the Black Scrooge up in this mofo. And I say that because Christmas no more in 24. I don't celebrate Christmas anymore. And I want you to understand the reason why. Back in January 2020, right before the pandemic, I made a resolution that I have not broken, that I will no longer celebrate Christmas. Don't y'all in the background up on this thing think of me as an atheist? He doesn't like God. Tito is like, no, I love God. I know Jesus is the reason for this season. But on Black Friday, Thanksgiving night, y'all ain't thinking about baby Jesus in a manger. Y'all thinking about them damn sales at Walmart, Target, Roses, and damn Dollar Tree. That's what you're thinking about. Christmas is too commercialized. And here's the reason I made that resolution 4 years ago. 2020, 2015 Christmas, 2019 Christmas. My 8-year-old nephew stepped up to me and said, "Oh, I'm going out for the middle school basketball team. I got some skills. So can you buy me a pair of sneakers?" I said, "Yeah, I've got some coins in my pocket. You're doing good at the show." I said, "What kind of sneakers you need, nephew?" He said, "I need a pair of Air Jordans, number 5. No, I'm not a sneakerhead, so I didn't know. My ass go to Foot Locker, y'all. Do you know how much them Air Jordans number 5 cost? $250. Did you hear me? $250. Everything you see I got on today don't cost $250. I said, "Look here, nephew. Here's what's going to happen. Until your ass make the damn team, and then you make the starting 5, your ass gonna be wearing Jeepers and Bobos like I used to wear back in the 70s, 80s. Fellas, you guys remember those Jeepers and Bobos, them cheap ass shoes? Back in my day, they used to sell them at the grocery stores. And they used to sell them in the produce department. Be hanging up like a bunch of grapes. You could get 5 pairs for $20. And my father, I think my light just went up. My father, you can see the teeth though, because I got it.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
So my father bought a pair for me, and I put them on the basketball team for that day at the game, and I'm dribbling. I'm on offense. I got the ball, and I'm dribbling. And I'm coming down the court. I'm getting ready to make a move, cross up on this guy, and I stop to dribble, and my ass just slid right on out of bounds. And the referee blew the whistle, out of bounds, defense ball. Cheap ass you. It didn't happen. And here's the other thing that tops it off. My wife and my daughter, 2019, Christmas. So I've been making some good shows, right? Doing some good shit. Coins in my pocket. My daughter told me, "Daddy, for Christmas, I want a PlayStation 5. I said, "All right, PlayStation 5, I got it." My wife comes up to me and said, "Baby, I want a mink fur coat from Saks Fifth Avenue." I said, bet it up, I got you. So I go and do my shopping mall in this crazy commercialism and all that. People everywhere going crazy. I get the gifts. I come back to the crib when they're not there. I wrap my shit up, place it up under the tree. We wait for Christmas Day. My daughter wakes up that morning. She goes downstairs. She pulls out her gift that Daddy done made from ass. She looks at it, opens up, looks at it, and said, "Daddy, this ain't no PlayStation." I said, "Yes, hell, that is. That's our Etch-a-Sketch. That's the original PlayStation." So you know with that Etch-a-Sketch, you shake that bad boy up and you can draw a PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 6. That's our original PlayStation. And then my wife, she started grinning at me. She looks and grabs her present. She opens it up like Wolverine, turns it all up. She pulls it out and said, "Baby, this ain't no mink fur coat from Saks Fifth Avenue." I said, "I know. It's a rabbit from Big Lots on Main Street." Great for heifers. So, fellas, here's my public service announcement in the dark to your ass. Keep your damn receipts. Because this is what Tito did. When January came and my wife went back to work and my daughter went back to school, I took all them damn gifts back to the department stores and got my money back. So when they came home that afternoon and I was there, they said, "Baby, where are our gifts? Daddy, where my gift?" I said, "Shit, we was robbed." I just got a report and everything. I don't play that anymore. But here's the real kicker insofar as commercialism. 2015, Christmas 2015, Black Friday. You may remember this. Up in NYC, New York City, Walmart had this big sale on 50-inch flat screens. 50-inch flat screens for $200. $200, 50-inch. They had a line out the front door, around the side, all the way around the back, down the street, about a mile long. So when the store employees and the security guards opened up that door, everybody rushed in, knocked the security guard out of the way, knocked the employees out of the way, went to the electronics department, started grabbing TVs, fighting and a riot broke out such that they had to call the NYPD, the New York Police Gangbanging Department. And they came in rushing in, so they couldn't pop off the fireworks on them. So they pulled out pepper spray and they started skeeting. Yeah, I said skeeting, everybody. They skeet. Women skeeting. Men, everybody falling. Skeeting children. Old people skeet. Young people skeet. Crippled people skeet. People in wheelchairs skeet. They were skeeting everybody and knocking everybody down. Except for this one guy. Guy was about 6'3" black guy. They skeeted him 3 more times in the face and realized that his ass was a crackhead. And you know, pepper spray to a crackhead is like a 5-hour energy drink. He just did it. Grabbing 2 flat screens to the end and stepped on out the way. Just like Tito is gone today. That's my time.
Thank you, Tito. Thank you. What is your cash app?
My cash app, $, capital T, lowercase I, T-O, capital C, O-M-I-C, capital K, O-O-N-C-E. $ Tito Comic Kuntz.
Okay, thank you. Great set. Thank you.
IG,
Alrighty.
Comic Tito Kuntz.
Comic Tito Kuntz. The T,
Facebook.
the C, and the K is capital.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Tito. Okay, coming up next, I see Bella has finally gotten here, and Misunderstood is here. In a few minutes, after these 2 ladies go, we're going to ask the people who have already performed to step down and go to live so that some of the new comics can come in and I can see who's here to bring them on, if you don't mind. Okay, so Misunderstood or Bella, are you ready to go, either one of you? Unmute yourselves. Misunderstood? Bella? Okay. Richard, are you ready? Unmute yourself, Richard.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am. I wasn't expecting to do a dirty set, but I love dirty jokes. I mean,
Well, you know, you can come back and do your specialty set with your magic, but you can do clean. It does not matter right now.
Okay.
Sauce Got Jokes, you can come back in. We did call your name, but we're getting them as they come. So,
okay.
Richard,
yeah, sure, I'm ready to go.
Okay, how long have you been doing comedy?
Oh hell, probably since I could talk. My mom said that when she used to buy me those little green army men, and I would make them fight. I would still stand them up, and I'd get in front of them, and I'd sing, dance, and do jokes. So, yeah, I've been doing comedy pretty much all my life, and I've actually made a living at it for a while, and I still love doing it. And,
okay, are you ready?
Oh boy, I tell you, I'm so old. Yeah, I remember when Elvis Presley was king, Little Richard was queen, and Michael Jackson was actually black. I tell you, I'm old. You know.
Are you ready to start your set, or have you started?
Oh, yeah, I'll start.
Okay, here we go. Richard Corp, everybody.
Thank you. I'm Richard Corp from out of Kansas City. It's been a bad week for me. It really has. I got up this morning. I went to pour me a glass of orange juice. And when I poured it, the little handle broke off in my hand. And I was packing my suitcase because I got to go on a trip, and I picked up my suitcase, and the handle once again broke off in my hand. I went to go out my front door, and the doorknob came off in my hand. I tell you, I've been scared to take a piss all day. It's. I mean, that's the way my luck's been this week. I've had the worst damn luck this week. I tell you, I had a girlfriend pass away the other day. She choked to death. It was a terrible blow. And then I had a finish in my hand. It's horrible. It's horrible. I hate dating at my age, but I mean, there's certain things that's good at it. I mean, like, I'm an old-fashioned guy, and first thing I look for in a woman is I look for a woman with a good heart. I'm just glad God put y'all's boobs in front of it. It's hard to find the right woman anymore. It really is. I was dating this one lady here about a month ago, and she set me down. She goes, Richard, in a loving relationship, a small penis really shouldn't matter. I still wish she didn't have one. But you know, I do like different things in a woman. We really do. We got some guys that like to look at a woman's legs. Some guys like looking at women's boobs. Some guys like looking at women's asses. I like to look down at the tops of their heads. But I have fun. I have a lot of fun. You know, I was dating this lady here not too long ago, and I was really worried about how well I was doing because she's in a wheelchair. And I think I did real good on our first date because after I kissed her, she popped a willy going down the hall. But I do. I like what I do. I've had a lot of fun over the years. I've dated some really, really strange people. I really have. I used to date a hooker. I really did. And she was a lovely girl, really was. She was a lovely girl, but she wasn't very smart. She couldn't remember people's names. So, yeah, so she gave us all numbers. I mean, I called her hun. She called me 1001. I mean, she was a good girl. She was a good girl. She had a tongue like a cow, could make you go, wow. And but we dated for a short while. Her nickname was Penicillin Penny. Yeah, I'm really not sure how she got that name, but it's better than some of the women I went with. I mean, there was this one girl. Oh man, I'll tell you, she was horrible, horrible. I remember on our first date, I took her to the zoo. They kept her. Yeah. Oh, but it is. I've been doing a lot of things. I got some neighbors, man. I love my neighbors. They like to bicker. You ever have neighbors that love to bicker, but they really love each other? I was over at my buddy's house the other day, and his wife walks in, and she goes, "Honey, I need me a boob job." He goes, "A boob job? Those things are expensive." She goes, "I don't care. I want me a boob job." He goes, "Why don't you do that toilet paper trick?" She goes, "The toilet paper trick? What are you talking about? I'm not going to stuff." He goes, No, the toilet paper trick. That's where you take a bunch of toilet paper and you rub them between your breasts 4 or 5 times a day. She goes, "That's going to make my tits bigger?" He goes, "Well, it worked on your ass, didn't it?" And I was waiting for the frying pan to come flying. But no, she took it in stride. She goes, "Honey, you know why I like to be on bottom and you on top? I mean, I like you on bottom and me on top when we make love." He goes, "No, why do you like me on bottom?" She goes, "Because the only thing you're good at is fucking up." Oh. But they were a loving couple. They were a loving couple. There was a robbery here in town the other day. Somebody actually robbed the sperm bank here in Kansas City. It's really a weird crime. I couldn't believe it. The paper said a masked man walked into the bank with a gun and he stuck up the lady behind the counter. He goes, "Lady, this is a stick up." She goes, "This is a sperm bank." He goes, "I don't care. It's a stick up." Well, what do you want? He goes, you see that specimen? Pick it up and drink it. The woman goes, what? He goes, pick it up and drink it. She looks at the guy in the mask, picks it up, shrugs her shoulders, one drink, down it goes. He takes off the mask, gets her husband. He goes, see, honey, that wasn't so damn hard now, was it? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Richard Corp, and that's my set for tonight. Thank you.
Richard. Thank you, Richard. What is your pay? I know it's not Cash App. What is your pay?
I am on PayPal, and
Okay.
my email is all underscore. It's Richard, RICHARD DAD corp@gmail.com.
Okay. Thank you, Richard. Great
No
set.
problem.
Okay. Bella, I got a message from you, but I did not know whether or not you were saying that you were able to come on. Are you able to come on? Bella, I either misunderstood. Bella, did you walk away? Misunderstood? Are you hearing me? Okay, maybe they're not near the computer. Sauce got jokes. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, where are you from, Sauce?
I am originally from Newberry, South Carolina, but right now I reside in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay, how long have you been doing comedy? I think you told us earlier, but some more people joined.
This month it'll be 5 years. 5 years in the game.
Okay, it's hard to hear you, so if you can elevate your voice a little bit, project your voice a little bit. Okay.
How about now?
Whenever
That sound
you're
better?
ready.
That sound better?
Yes. Okay.
All right, cool. I'd just like to introduce myself, and I'd like to say what's happening. And then repeat after me, everybody in the call. What's happening?
What's happening?
All right, I like that energy, Miss Carlyle. You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite intro ever. Because I've been doing comedy 5 years now, and I ain't gonna lie, I perform in front of predominantly good white folk. So when I say what's happening, repeat after me, they be feeling so involved. Especially the suburban white dads, they'll look at their wife, they'll be like, what's happening, honey? Like I'm saying, swing. But yeah, man. But I gotta stop messing with these white people, man. I had to stop messing with white people because they scared the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? So like it even affects me in my day-to-day life. Like I was at the grocery store the other day and I was coming out of the grocery store and I seen this white couple and they was arguing. And I don't know what was going on, but the wife was just laying into her husband. She was like, you ain't shit. I hope your dick falls off. How can you even call yourself a man? And I guess he was tired of it. He looked at her and said, just put this shit in the fucking car, Brenda. And she started crying. And she looked at me like, help me, young man. And I was like, bitch, I'm scared too. Put this shit in the fucking car, Brenda. What's wrong with you? Better get us all whacked out here. You feel me? It's crazy. But I just want to tell you a little bit more about myself. I am broke as fuck. It is what it is. I ain't got no money like that. Hey, I'm not even tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so like, the thing is, like, it affects me in dating, right? Because like, there's no middle ground nowadays. Like, either you're gonna fly her out to Dubai, or you're gonna Netflix and chill. I ain't got airplane money or Netflix money. You know what I'm saying? Ever since my ex took me off the account, I've been ass out. It's crazy. But I will say this: when you're broke, it affects your decision making. Like Ms. Carlyle, did you know that you can donate one testicle for $40,000? You know that, did you? Yeah. And I was at home thinking about do I really need to be symmetrical? All I need is one ball. I can take dick pics from the side. You feel me? Like, yeah,
that is true.
Yeah. So, but also I'm telling you a little bit more about myself. I'm also a punk. Yep. It is what it is, man. I'm a punk ass nigga. But you know what I'm saying? If me and you went on a date, Miss Carlisle, you still ain't gotta be worried. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta worry about somebody disrespecting you because if somebody try to disrespect you, I'm just gonna shoot the shit out of them. and it's not because I'm a gangster or anything like that. It's just I'm light skinned. I bruise easy. I can't be out here fighting. I can get in the fight, win the fight, and still look like I lost. And I'm be getting real upset when I'm explaining to people that I won, but I look like a bruised banana peel. You feel me? That's crazy. But I'm gonna say today I figured out that I was a punk. Say today I figured out. I was at home watching kung fu movies, and I was doing like every other man has done. Every other man, I was at home like, nigga, I could do all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? If somebody try me, I'm gonna hit their press point, turn the left side of their body off. You feel me? And the minute I said that, a roach grew wings and flew in my hair. Now look here, we got some tough guys in this call, but everybody a bitch when the rope start flying. I don't care who he is, everybody a bitch when the rope start flying. And I know a thing or two about roaches. I used to have them. I'm kind of an expert. As I remember when I was 20 years old, I moved out of my mama's and daddy's house to my first little dusty trailer. It was a 2-bedroom and a 2-bath for $550 a month, right? That's pretty good rent, right? Especially when you split in between you, your roommate, and the 50 roaches that we had. You know what I'm saying? When you choose the food, I end up paying like $12 a rent. And I was living good in that bitch, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? But my roaches was different too. Like, I could be at home all week by myself, and I don't see not damn roach. But as soon as I get some company, they come out from under the refrigerator, line dancing, slide to the left, slide to the right. Like, where these roaches come from? It's crazy. I mean, one time me and my roommate, we decided to have a movie night with these 2 young ladies. And so like we did the whole 9 yards. We got a movie, we got some drinks and everything. As soon as we turn the movie on, roach start crawling across the ceiling. Miss Carlyle, have you ever seen that movie? The Conjuring. You ever seen that movie?
No.
What was your? Well, if you did, I was gonna ask you what's your favorite part. But you know what? It don't matter because for 1 hour and 45 minutes, I ain't watched the movie. I'm watching this fucking roach on the ceiling, hoping that these girls don't see it. Because at the end of the day, I still want some ass. And I'm Sauce Got Jokes. That's my time.
Thank you. Very funny. What's your cash app? And your social media?
My cash app is Sauce Got Jokes. That is sauce like spaghetti. Got Jokes, all one word. And you can find me on social media on IG at Sauce Got Jokes 71. YouTube, same thing. And on Facebook, it is Sauce Got Joke. Because for some reason, Facebook say Jokes ain't a good last name. So it got to be Joke. I don't know.
Okay. Thank you. Very good set.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay. That is Sauce Got Jokes. Now we're moving on to the ladies if they want to come in. I was waiting on Bella. I don't see her.
I'm here.
Bella, are you ready?
Yes. I don't know what was going on. It's this doggone iPhone. I'm trying to use my work phone. I'm trying to work. I got the baby home. It's a lot going on. I'm sorry, you guys. But I finally got off mute. Okay.
So are you ready?
Yep, I'm ready. I'm in my car. Yeah, can you guys hear me okay? You can hear me all right?
Yes, but we can't see you.
Do you have to see me?
I don't. If I thought maybe you wanted us to see you, but where are you from? Tell us where you're from and how long you've been doing comedy.
Well, I spilled wine on my good wig last night. So, yeah, and my backup wig I can't find. I don't know, I think the cat ran off with it. So, I have to do a voiceover. I'm beautiful, I promise y'all. I'm super beautiful. Everything you imagine and more. Okay, I'm from Detroit originally. I've been in Atlanta for about 17 years.
Okay, how long have you been doing comedy?
5 years.
Okay, we're ready whenever you are.
All right. Man, it was tough getting here today. Like I said, I'm sitting in the car because my kids don't really know that I do stand up. You know, I mean, they're gonna have to go to therapy anyway at some point. And I don't want like this whole comedy thing being the thing that pushes them into therapy a little sooner. But my name is Bella. I'm originally from Michigan. Every time I tell somebody that, they typically try to put it to purses and wallets. But I lived there in I guess in the crack era. You know, in the crack era, that was one of the. Okay, no, I ain't gonna do that joke. But anyway, I'm a single mom. I am a mother. I have 4 kids. I got 3 kids in high school. I got 1 kid in diapers still. And that's why I swallow now. So the reason I know it's an effective form of birth control. It really is. And they won't catch me no more. That's it for me. I was, the show 16 and pregnant. It should be a whole new show. It's 40 and pregnant. It's a whole okay. Anyway, I went out last night. It's a lot of I got invited to a lot of LGBTQ parties last night, and I was kind of dipping and dabbing. I'm straight. I let a girl suck my titty, my left titty in college, so I'm kind of, like, I don't know, I feel qualified to be there, I guess, sort of. You know the term like lipstick lesbian. I'm more of I'm a chapstick lesbian, put it that way. I need I need I need more friends, I'm trying to like put myself out there and have more girlfriends. And at this age, I'm 40, I feel like I need like a more diverse set of friends. I need the friends that just the real dainty ones, that I can do brunch with and go to the grass wall restaurants and order mimosas and fish and grits. But also I need some wild friends. I need those bitches that drink Hennessy straight. I want to be friends with them because they know how to do shit like fix tires and unclog sinks and stuff like that. I need friends like that. Those are resources that I need. I'm dating. I'm actively dating. I'm all on the dating apps and stuff. And it's really frustrating to me because like everybody's on a spectrum. Like everybody is on the spectrum. And the reason why I know everybody's on the spectrum is because they're putting it on their dating profiles. So they'll put like Andre, he's 38. He from, East Atlanta. He like long walks, on the beach. That's what he like to do. But then you got to scroll down. You got to scroll all the way down because they're going to have like a bunch of letters and dashes. ABC dash 607. And see, I didn't know what it was. So I had to Google it because, I'm old school. I had to Google it. And because I didn't know it could have been like some kind of big dick cheat code or anything. I didn't know what was going on. I thought 420 was a highway in Georgia for a very long time. I kept seeing it on everybody's profile, like 420 friendly. I'm like, oh, these people like to drive here in Atlanta. That's not what that meant at all. That's not what that meant at all. But yeah, I'm having a hard time dating. I think I like younger men for, obvious reasons. But the problem with dating younger men, if y'all can see my face, I do look a little bit younger than where I actually am. So I attract younger men. But the problem is with dating younger men, it comes with different expectations. Okay. They expect you to, they want you to cook for them. They want you to clean. They want you to do their laundry, help them with their homework, all kinds of stuff like that. And I'm just like, look, young man, I got these juice boxes and these fruit snacks. Just bring the dick. That's all you got to is bring the dick. I went through a real bad breakup recently. Like one of those bad breakups that like I'm on probation now. Like, yeah, I'm on probation. And the big part about this breakup is that I didn't have like an adequate soundtrack to nurse my broken heart to. Like the last time nigga broke my heart, I had listened to like Keisha Cole, I had Fantasia. Ladies, y'all know we always got Mary J. Blige, right? Poor Mary just been getting her heart musically abused just for us for about 40 years. Poor Mary. But this time I didn't have it. I had the City Girls. I had Doja Cat. And I don't know if y'all know, that music make you violent. They make you real violent towards. I had to pick a side at the end of the day. I'm just saying, I just miss when music used to teach us stuff. It used to teach us to be valuable. Master P taught us how to, he gave us the recipe how to cook crack back in the 90s, early 2000s. And then Biggie Smalls turned around and gave us the place on how to sell it. I'm just telling y'all. I'm at this stage right now where all my friends are going like overseas and they getting the BBLs and stuff. And I ain't mad at them. I'm happy for them. Personally, I just want my class of 2000 knees back. Okay. That's all I want. Out of that, my knees and my bladder, they have failed me miserably. I don't trust my own body. Like now, thinking about going to the bathroom and I got to go. So because of that, I'm just going to go ahead and wrap up my set. You guys, thank you. You've been a great, quiet audience. And my Instagram is Diary of an 80s Baby. Single man. I do accept, encourage, and welcome all unsolicited dick pics and or videos as long as you shoot them with a ring light. Okay, come on, it's like $25 on Amazon. Get you a little shea butter, man. Learn your angles. You can make a 3 to like a 6. You can make a 6 like a 9. I do tutorials. You just got to cash at me first. But thank you, Miss Barbara, for this opportunity.
You are so welcome. Go give it up for Bella Hughley. Okay. All right. Miss Understand, are you ready? Misunderstood. I'm sorry. Misunderstood. You text me and said you're on, and I text you back and said you're not answering. Okay, I'm trying to see if there are any other comics. We're gonna take a commercial break, and when I come back, we're gonna ask everybody who's on now to go to the lives so that the new comics can come on, and I can see. I see there's a 14196. I don't know who that belongs to, whose handle that might be. But if you've already performed, and Richard, you will be coming back to do your specialty, your magic act, so you can stay on. Unless you're doing a second set, we ask that you step down so that other comics can come in and do what they do. And while we're doing the commercial break, I'm going to try to reach out to some of these comics. And Pro Max, I don't know who that was. So I'll see you back on the other side of 45.
Feels like noon, boys. Time to shit on some cars.
Misunderstood. This is another call out to you to see if you are on and listening. I've been sending you messages, and I don't know how to get in touch with you to say, please come on or get off. And that's not said in a mean way. That's saying someone else needs to come on. Did we get any new comics to come on? If not, Richard, are you prepared to do your specialty act? Can you come on and explain it to us if you are, while I reach out to some other comedians?
Just give me 5 minutes and I can do my other set.
Okay. Okay, she just texted me and said she's ready, but I come in, I'm telling her to come in and she's not doing it. Misunderstood. Hello? Unmute yourself. Janet? Are you ready?
Give me a second, Barbara. Give me like about 15 seconds. I'll be ready.
Okay. Miss Paula Gilcrease, thank you for coming on. Paula, are you prepared to do a set?
No.
Oh,
I
I
just
forgot
been to watch.
you're losing your voice. You better keep it for the 20th.
Yeah.
Paula Gilcrease, one of the members of the Real Housewives of Comedy. We will be performing in Conyers, Georgia on January 20th for one show. We initially were going to do 2 shows, but I thought that was going to take a lot out of me that day because I am having my daughter's baby shower earlier that day. So 2 shows and a baby shower might be a little bit much for my 65-year-old body. So with that being said, I see Miss Janet Dollar is on. Janet, how are you doing today?
I am doing good, Barbara. You doing?
Yeah, you don't walk the 100 miles on the treadmill.
I sure have. I try to every day, child. I be trying to.
I need to do that. I don't have any motivation, but 2024 is going to be different, I think.
Barbara, what I will tell you is that it is not motivation, it is discipline. Motivation ain't gonna get you nowhere, but
Yeah,
man,
discipline.
you're
That's
gonna
what I
continue
don't
to do
have
it.
though. I got to get motivated to be
You gotta get
disciplined. That's what I got to do. Janet, how long have you been in the comedy business, and where are you from?
I am from LaGrange, Georgia, and I live in Atlanta right now. And I have been doing comedy for, I can't believe when you asked me that, I was thinking, Lord, I've been doing comedy 16 years.
Yeah, it comes quickly, doesn't it? You look
Yes,
up
ma'am.
one
It
day and
sure
it's
do.
like, oh my God. Oh my God.
Yep,
So
yep, yep.
we're waiting for you.
Oh, so what
Go
am I
ahead.
doing? You want me to do clean? You want me to do raw? I don't want to scare the
That's
people.
you. I mean, if you want to do a clean set, then come back later and do a raw set. You do what you do.
Okay, well, yeah, I'll do it. I'll keep it clean right now.
Okay, keep it
Yeah, I'll
clean.
keep it clean. Yep, yep, yep. I'll be celebrating my 9th wedding anniversary coming up in February. I'm excited about that.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. I got married a little bit later in life. My aspect was a little bit different. I didn't get married till I was 38, so everything
Ooh.
looked a little different. Yeah, 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 yeah. You know, when you're young and you full of life and 21, 22 and don't think you need no insurance, you can kind of demand and make people feel like you know exactly what you want and you really don't. You just be
Mm-mm.
wasting breath. You be talking about, oh, I want him to be this tall and look at his eyes and the kind of car he drives. When you trying to date a woman that's over 40, baby, we don't care nothing about none of that. We really be trying to figure out, can you hang sheetrock? Sir, that's what we be trying to figure out. We really not concerned with that nice outfit you done put together for the weekend, that brim you done put on. We don't even really like that. We not even concerned with what you think we concerned with. You done dressed up to come over here to look at us, and we need you to fix this hot water heater leak. Uh, yeah, we ain't really concerned with what you think we concerned with. Yeah, you thinking, oh, I'm finna put it on for her. Sir, I don't need you. If you're gonna put something on for me, put that one outfit on and zip up in the front and got your name tag on the side. When you wash it, it look like it's still dirty. That's the outfit we want you to put on. We ain't really looking for clean, them clean clothes, folks. They really kind of scare me. I ain't really with it. Friend of mine told me he bought some new Jordans. I said, well, I ain't really into that. He said, yeah, I stood in line for 3, 4 hours. I said, so well, you should be able to soar out there in the yard and see where this water leak coming from. That's what that's the kind of love. Grown people, we just be looking for the different kind of love. We ain't really, I be seeing men trying to impress women and go out and buy brand new cars. Not so much for grown women. We really ain't into that new car kind of thing. It done took us 40 years to get our credit together. We done did so many credit repairs. Our credit, we good now. We over 40, our credit good. We ain't trying to date nobody that's a liability. So if you got a new car and your car note is $814 a month and you deciding to pay on it for 8 years, sir, get back. I need you to move back. We are not trying to date you. This is no, we are not. This is my safety whistle. I put it on everything. We is not trying to date you. Back up. We don't even want to ride with you. We really looking for people with cars that's paid for. We rather for you to be an asset than a liability. We really ain't looking for what you think we're looking for. We want you to have to give us instructions on how to crank up that car and use it. Don't pump the gas. You're gonna flood the engine. Um, Make sure you press the brake all the way to the floor 3 times or you're not going to stop. And last but not least, when you get to where you're going, let the engine cool off, pour the water in the radiator because I don't want to see you on the side of the road during rush hour. Barbara, we think differently. That's just how it go. Even for Valentine's Day. I be seeing y'all young girls all over social media just posting your little flowers and your little candy. We don't care nothing about that as grown women. We could care less about a flower and a candy. How dare you bring me some flowers and candy? My air conditioning in my car don't work. Sir, if you go and wrap up a compressor and bring it here, we is really not concerned. Flowers gonna die and candy gonna get ate up. Y'all be thinking different. I don't want it. Them young folks, they be all outside the loop for me. And this whistle, they was trying to steal grown people. And I teach Sunday school, Barbara, so I can't go with them. If you try to steal me, I ain't going. I ain't going. I ain't finna wrestle with you at the gas station. So if you hear somebody That's me. It's me. I ain't asking you to come over there and help, but what I am asking you to do is call somebody, because I'm not trying to lay down in this trunk. This young man done yelled at me and asked me to lay down in. It's a weed eater in the trunk. Sir, I don't need to lay down in there with you with the weed eater. I need you to come over to my house and weed eat is what I need you. I ain't really interested in you, you stealing me. Because if I have to lay down next to that weed eater in that trunk, and you're going to get some of that 50-50 oil gas mix on me, and then you're going to end up having to take me to the dermatologist. And I don't know how it looked for you, but I don't know. I don't want my kidnapper to have to take me down there to Emory, is all I'm saying. That's how grown people, that's how we be looking at life. And 2024 ain't no different. We going in, all gas, no breaks. If we work at your job, we gonna use all your vacation days. We printing whatever we need on y'all printer, in color. We don't care. Don't ask us about what we doing. We are not doing your work. We doing ours. So we are not rolling our 401k over if we get fired. We gonna ball and parlay. We don't care. People be like, well, what's gonna happen if you get sick? Jesus will be back. We ain't even gonna worry about it. And my name is comedian Janet Dollar, and that is my time. My cash app is Janet Dollar Comedy. I do clean and raw comedy. So if y'all need me to do anything, just
we do need you to be back later on. So go take a rest and walk again, and then get those comedy juices moving again. Thank you, Janet Dollar. That's $ Janet Dollar Comedy. Okay, Misunderstood, are you ready? Misunderstood? She says she can hear me, but I can't hear her. Take it off mute at this time. A lot of comics are saying they're having a hard time coming on. So I'm trying to get the people on. So what I have to tell them to do is this, and you correct me if I'm wrong, like mine's. You will go to barbaracarlyle.com, and then you will stroll down until you see January 1st. And then you would hit the green button, and you will come directly on here. So if there are any comics out there that you know that are planning to come on and don't know how to get on, please tell them to do exactly that.
The yellow button, Miss Barbara, is yellow.
The yellow. Huh? It's yellow, it's not green.
Or am I am I colored? Okay, I could be colorblind. It's either yellow or green, the bright one.
Yeah, it's like a what do you call it? Fluorescent green. That's what color it is on my iPad. I don't know. It might be yellow. But January 1st, just push that button. That will take you straight to this, and you will be let in. Okay, Mr. Richard Court, are you ready? Janet, you might have to get ready to do your blue humor, because so far only you, Tito, Paula is having throat problems. We know what she does. And Misunderstood are on here. So Richard, are you ready to do your specialty act?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, take it away, Richard Court.
Oh man, I'm glad Christmas is over. I really am. I mean,
okay.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought I was on mute again. Oh, okay. I guess I'm glad Christmas is over. I really am. I was out shopping here a couple of weeks ago, and I hate going out shopping. I really do. I hate malls. And I was at this mall, and I wanted to stop and get something to eat. And I went up to the little maitre d'. I go, "Excuse me, sir, you got a table for me?" He goes, "Do you mind waiting?" I go, "Not at all." He goes, "Great, take these salads to table 6. So, yeah, I love people. The only thing I really like about malls is I like to look at people. I'm a people person, and I saw these two people out in the mall, and they were dressed just alike. I mean, the same shoes, the same shirt, the same pants, the same belts, everything. I'm a smart ass. I had to go up and talk to him. I go, "Excuse me, sir. Are you guys a couple clowns? Are you guys in the circus?" I'll tell you, those cops messed with me for about 2 hours. It's horrible, horrible. But I'm finally leaving the mall, and I'm out getting in my car. And if you all like me, you ever have this problem where you're trying to leave someplace and you get one of those damn shopping carts out in front of your car? I did. And I'm too fat and lazy to get out and move it, so I hit it with my bumper. I got it going 20, 30 miles an hour down that curb. I slammed it into a curb. I'll tell you, that kid must have flew 30 feet. Yeah. But like they said, this is a specialty act, and I do a little bit of a specialty show. My name is Richard Corp, and with me, you get 2 acts in one. You get comedy, and you get magic. You don't like my comedy, I'll do some magic. You don't like my magic, I'll do some more comedy. You don't like either one, bite me. So, but here's a little quick trick for you here. Watch. Oh, there I am. Got to make sure I'm on camera. It's hard to do magic without a cameraman, but here you go. Just watch this. I'm going to take this little scarf, just like so, and I'm going to stick it right there. People have been telling me to stick it for years, and I'm really not sure why. But now watch. Some people say it's amazing. Some people say it's fantastic. I say it's a fat guy that's got way too much time on his hands. But I'm glad Christmas is over. I mean, I got a couple presents for Christmas. I actually won a TV, which was kind of cool, in the Christmas raffle at the place I'm at now. I got a pair of jeans. I got some MTZ jeans. Y'all remember those MTZ jeans? Mistletoe zipper. And those are really cool. My son this year for Christmas, he asked me to get him a crossbow. And I'm going, crossbow? What the hell? I bought him one. You know what he got me? He got me a T-shirt with the target on it. But I love my kids, man. I do. I used to love it when they were younger. That it was so much more fun. I could stand over my kids' crib and watch them sleep for hours. It was better than TV, man. I just stand there and look down at my children and think, man, that kid looks just like me. And then I realized I was looking at the wrong end. So, but my kids got older. They did, and I couldn't wait for my kids to walk and talk. Then I wanted them to sit down and shut the hell up. But they would start to ask me questions that I didn't want to answer, like, Dad, why does the cat walk funny with a fork in it? Yeah, why does Mom have a plastic bowling pin in the top dresser drawer? And can we use the batteries? Why doesn't Mama cry when you spank her? And the one that recently got to me, how come you don't give me money like the daytime daddy? You all are laughing that woman was cheating. You know how I caught her? I caught her because I came home early one morning, about 6 o'clock. She wasn't home. I sat and I waited. About an hour later, she comes strolling through the front door with her hair all messed up. Her shirt was on inside out and backwards, and her panties were sticking out of her purse. I said, where the hell have you been? She goes, I was at my sister's. Lying witch, I spent the night with her sister. Yeah, Miss Barbara, you got a new show here, and I'd like to make a toast to you, ma'am. I got me a little bottle of wine. Here, pour me a little shot. Here's to your new show. I hope it has a lot of success. But wait a minute. What? Here, let me get rid of this. I hate this. Is what I call the world's worst magic trick. I'm gonna take this bottle of wine, drop it into this bag, just like so. And as you can tell, there she is inside the bag. And hocus pocus, alakazam, now the bottle of wine is gone. Hocus pocus, alakazam, the bottle of wine is back.
But I saw it.
Okay, well, the trick ain't over yet, ma'am.
Okay.
Like I said, it's still in the bag. Still in the bag. Hocus pocus, alakazam, and the... Well, let's just do something different. Anyway, okay. Yeah, that used to be Miss B's favorite trick. And I do a lot of little tricks. I've been turning tricks for years. And what did I say? Oh, anyway, as you all know, I had to quit smoking recently, and which is really bad because I don't smoke anymore. Of course, I don't smoke any fucking less. Ooh, this is supposed to be my clean set, sorry. But here's I'm going to do one more trick for you guys, and I hope you like it. And for that, I'm going to use this condom. No, I'm just teasing. It's actually a balloon. Here, watch. You know, when I was a kid, I used to like to go to the circus with my folks. And my dad, he'd take me to the circus every once in a while. My dad used to like to play with me. He had this one game where he'd pick me up and throw me up in the air, and then he'd walk away. Fun times, fun times. But anyway, I'd go to the circus. You ever go to the circus and you see those guys standing out in the parking lot with all those balloons hanging from those strings, and the balloons are up in the air, and you ever wonder how they got them there? Well, I did, and this is how I thought as a 5-year-old kid they did. They used to get a big needle, just like this one, and they would go up to the balloon, just like so, and they would take the needle and stick it into the balloon, just like so. Wow. Wow. And as a kid, you learn that that's exactly what happens when you stick a needle with a balloon. That's what happens when you stick a needle with a balloon. And now I'm going to attempt the impossible.
Wow.
A needle. As you all know, this really can't be done. Now watch this.
How did it become a string?
But you really can't do that. That's my favorite illusion. Everybody, I hope I made you laugh today. I hope I made you smile. And if I could, and tell you the truth, if I could get just one, that makes me happy. Peace be with you, love and magic. My name's Richard Corp. Good night.
Good night. Thank you, Richard. Thank you. Great stuff. Okay, misunderstood. Unmute yourself. Let's see if you're able to come in. I don't think she still hears me. Okay, Mocha, are you ready?
Hey, Barb. Hey.
Hey, darling. Tell us how
guys.
long.
Happy New Year. What's going on?
Yeah, tell us where you're from and how long you've been doing comedy.
Well, I'm from Ohio, but I live in Atlanta, Georgia. I've been doing comedy for 21 years.
Okay. Are you ready?
I guess it's weird being on social media doing it, but yeah, let's do it.
Hey,
So, I recently, I'll be turning 55 years old. And dating is very different. Somebody touched on it a little earlier, but I want to talk about it a little more in depth about dating. It's two kind of men. You got the young men and you got the old men. I don't care for the young men because they think I'm a sugar mom. See, I'm not cooking. I'm not loaning no money. I don't have no Uber money. I'm not giving no rides. I'm not cooking. I'm not doing none of that. I already had 2 grown sons. I ain't looking for another grown son. And the old Negroes, they always got something wrong with them. Like I was gonna get some a couple of weeks ago, And I was so excited because it's been a minute, you know? And he got out the car and he was limping. I peeped through the window. I said, Lord have mercy. What's wrong with him? He limping. You coming over here to handle some business because I ain't no old lady, you understand? So when he get in the door, I said, well, baby, what is going on? Why you limping? He said, well, I got gout. My knee swollen. It's kind of achy. So I'm thinking, why the hell you coming over here? Because you going to need both of them knees fooling with me. So I said, let's reschedule. Maybe you can come another time. So he said, okay. So I waited about 2 weeks. I said, well, hey, come on back. Let's try it again. I'm in the window. He get out the car. I see him limping again. I said, no, this Negro ain't got gout a second time. I said, so what the hell going on? He said, I got gout. This time it's in my ankle and my knee. So I said, well, do your penis ever get gout? Do it ever get swole and sick? Because that's what I'm looking for. I ain't, I ain't got time. I can't let these last good years go to waste. I don't know, nigga that got gout. Then I met another young man. Somebody said they was from Fayetteville, North Carolina. That's where he was from. Cute as a button, chocolate, delicious, just like I like. So we came to Georgia. We had a great time. Time to go to bed. I'm thinking we can get it in. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't dead. I'm seasoned, but I like to have a good time. Why this man peed in my bed? Who peeing in the bed in the 23rd of 2000? So that did not go over well with me. I got real indignant and I put his ass out. And I found out months later he had died. Baby, he had prostate cancer. Let me tell you, I felt so bad at that moment when I got that news. I knew for sure at that moment I would never get my mattress replaced. Now I got a big pee stain here. What? And he done went on to glory. Ain't that some cool? All right, so yeah, dating is not fun. Getting older, your body start doing shit that it don't even let you know what's going on. You just be peeing on yourself. So if there's any young ladies out there, baby, you're gonna start peeing on yourself for no reason. You cough, you gonna pee. You sneeze, you pee. You laugh, you pee. You can go pee and pee. I was getting some a couple of weeks ago. He said, Mocha, this shit's so wet. I said, no, nigga, I done peed on you. Okay. Listen, I don't know how long I had, but I done been on here since 12. She woke me up out my sleep talking about doing a damn live. Now, this all the live y'all gonna get. Mocha the Duchess of Comedy. I can't hear you. I see your lips moving, Barbara, but I can't hear you. You on mute. I can't hear. Can y'all hear her?
No.
Girl, listen. You need to get you some young people on your team, Barbara, so they can work this navigate. Cause you acting like an old woman. You don't know how to. You're beautiful. You look young, but you're acting like you're 80. Stop it. Kind of shit. Now, and cash at me some money because I need my wine for the day. I ain't had my drink. I've been on here for 3 hours now. Don't y'all play with me. Give me $2 or $3. Richard, I enjoyed you, and I like a little chubby white man on it. You look like you might have a piece of change, baby. I'm willing to go to the other side if you have me.
I love her.
I got a piece of something. I don't know what.
So you guys, what your credit score look like?
I'm sorry?
What your credit score looking like?
I didn't catch that last part, hon.
Well, you got hearing issues. I don't want to do that. I don't do that. I said, what's your credit score?
Oh, lower than shit.
I don't want. If I go white, baby, I want the privilege, the credit, the score. I want all of it. I don't want. So y'all have a great day. I love y'all. I'm Mocha the Duchess of Comedy. Thank you for having me, Barbara. All right. Bye, lovelies.
Y'all muting is why.
Mocha, come back on and give us your cash app.
Oh, $sign Mocha, MOKA the Duchess, Duchess. And my social media, I'm on TikTok, Duchess, Duchess_15. Facebook, Mocha the Duchess of Comedy. And Instagram is Mocha the Duchess.
Okay, you said it's Mocha the Duchess?
The
Oh,
Duchess.
okay.
Duchess. There's no
Mhm.
T. And I know somebody said, "Oh, you're like the third or fourth Duchess." No, honey, my name is Mocha. Duchess is my type. You did. Have a great
Yeah.
day.
Okay, thank you, Mocha. All right. DeGario Turner, if you're on, you want to come on and grace us with your presence? Double D?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, we'd like to see you if possible.
I'm trying to. I'm here starting video, but it won't, and it sounds real low. I hit start video and it said allow Zoom to access your camera from device menu, settings, privacy, camera.
Okay, so I guess you have to switch your camera.
Hold on,
Did you
let
come
me
in
see.
through the website?
Oh,
Yeah. Do you want me to come back in and come back out?
Yeah, go
I
out
tell
and
you
come
what.
back in.
Yeah. I mean, go and come back. I'm gonna hit leave and come back.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay, Miss Cotton, are you a comedian? Miss Cotton? I guess not. Oh, she's connecting to audio. Misunderstood. I don't know what the disconnect is, but you're just not coming through. I don't know. You have a poor connection, or I don't know what the deal may be. So when you can unmute yourself and come on, please do at any time. A lot of comics are hitting me on, if you're wondering what I'm doing over here, I'm communicating with comics on the phone that are saying they're having a hard time coming in. So, okay. Let me look at some of these other people. Are you back? Double D? Misunderstood. I see you're unmuted. Are you able to talk now? I'm texting some comics who are asking me how to get on. And if Double D has gotten back on, let me know. Otherwise, we'll take a 30-second commercial and be back with some more comedy.
Feels like noon, boys. Time to shit on some cars.
Are you able to talk now?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
You can hear me now.
Yes. I guess you would have to perform without your picture.
I guess I'm gonna have to take it for what it is.
Okay, so where are you from and how long have you been doing comedy?
I am from Pensacola, Florida, by way of Jacksonville, Florida. and I have been doing comedy for the last 8 years. I got started at 48.
Oh, okay. All right. Anytime you're ready.
Okay. I just want to start out by saying that I was a single parent to 3 children, and that really meant a lot to me because I saw other single parents, and I know for a fact that we made sacrifices that dual parent families will never understand. Dual parent families are working together. They are raising the kids in the same home, and they're actively working towards making sure that these children have a solid and firm foundation. But when you're a single parent, you have to go about this thing a little different, and you have to make sacrifices that those dual parents can't really make. Like personally, I made sacrifices that even some single parents wouldn't understand. I made sacrifices based off how much I loved my kids, and I wanted them to know this. So in that light, I gave them their own daddy. I was like, Oprah, you get a daddy, you get a daddy, you get a daddy. And I'm waiting on them now to one day show back up. Because they got their own daddies, but it didn't really work out like I thought it would. But with that being said, I did get some beautiful grandkids out of the deal, and I absolutely like them so much better than the ones that I had. But my kids are always worried that I'm going to tell the kids the same kind of things that I told them. Like I said, I was a single parent, so I couldn't afford for my kids to live off in la la land and in fantasies. I had to give it to them real, and they had to get it quick. So the first thing I did was kill the big three. And if don't no parent know what that is the tooth fairy, the Easter bunny, and the big fat dude. You have to get rid of them quick. I mean, really, the tooth fairy don't even make no sense. I'm gonna give you money for having a clean tooth fall out of your mouth. Well, that don't make sense. That's why I bought Crest, Colgate, and took you to these regular dentist appointments. I actually feel like if one of them teeth go bad, you owe me some money. Misuse of my products. And a little added advice. If your child wakes you up at 2 o'clock in the morning and tells you that they saw a fairy over their head with a tooth in one hand and $1 in the other, baby, your child is high and it needs a little rehab. No fairies are floating over their heads. And then I had to learn about the Easter bunny. See, I'm a Christian. So as a good Christian, there's no way I could believe in the Easter bunny. I mean, first of all, every rabbit around my house comes with carrots, potatoes, rice, gravy, cornbread, and a little on a palm. I believe in it. The word says, rise, Peter, slay and eat. So if the Easter bunny come around my house, I just feel like God has provided for the next 6 months. We gonna eat good. As a matter of fact, I don't think vegans are gonna make it into the kingdom. I mean, the Bible says, rise, Peter, slay and eat. You can't kill a salad. Ain't nothing you can do with tofu. So, they being disobedient. I don't think they're going to make it in. The same with people that exercise. If you know a jogger, tell them to stop today. They headed straight to hell if they keep running. You don't believe me? Proverbs 26:1 says, an evil man runs when no one is following him. I don't know what them joggers doing, but they better stop it. I don't think God pleased with them. I want to get back to the subject at hand, and that's these 3. Now, after you get rid of that Easter bunny, then you have to get rid of the big boy. And it's kind of hard to get rid of him because he got some faithful followers. And I was concerned about the quality of my nursing home if I messed this up. So I told the kids, listen, you get a gift from me because you were a gift to me from God. The same way Jesus Christ was a gift to the world. But don't get it twisted, because the wise men gave Jesus one gift. And guess what you're going to get? One gift. And mama not rolling in gold. So you got to pick out of the frankincense and myrrh categories. It's been working out for me pretty good, though. I think I'm going to get the good nursing home. I don't think they're going to do me too bad. I think it's going to work out right. But that Santa Claus was rough. I mean, in the end, I did have to give him the real deal. I told my kids about Jesus and about them being a gift to them, but then I had to give them, our version of things. I also told them, listen, we don't live in an area where a white man should ever be in our house 4 in the morning. You wake up and you see a white man in our house, trust me, baby, he either finna rape you or rob you, and either way, you don't want that to happen. Well, I'm gonna let that be my time for now, and I hope you enjoy being just a little bit misunderstood.
Yes, thank you, Misunderstood. Please give us your cash out or whatever pay.
My cash app is $1 misunderstood, and that is MZUNDASTOOD.
Okay, what's your social media?
I am at S. Gail Misunderstood Fluker on Facebook and Threads. I am at Misunderstood Moments on Instagram, and I am at plain old Gail Fluker on Weekend Folk, and that's a real social media platform.
Weekend Folk?
Yes.
What's that about?
It is just like a Facebook or Instagram, but it is primarily designed to make sure that Black people can network together and get their products, services, and communications out amongst each other. It's just a way to combat what Twitter was doing.
Okay, so it's called Weekend Folk?
Weekend Folk.
Can you type it in the chat?
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
Thank you.
More than
Good
welcome.
said.
Thank you so much.
Stick around. Don't go nowhere. You might have to go back on.
Okay.
Okay. I'm trying to tell them how to get on. It's hard. I don't understand the disconnect. They have the flyer. I gave them the website, and I said go to January 1st and push the green button. Is there something else I need to tell them? Huh?
I think after they push the green button, they have to remember to not unmute themselves, because we're all unmuting ourselves, I think. That's exactly what I was doing. I kept unmuting myself, and I think the guy, whoever is in control of the board, they need to be able to do that and not us.
Oh, okay. I guess that's it. I don't know.
I don't know.
Brandon Richardson. Is this the Brandon that's from the Augusta area? Comedian? Thank you, Misunderstood.
Thank you. I don't know how to
Brandon.
get out.
Don't get out. Stay. Brandon. Yes, ma'am. It's me. Do you want to perform? 5 to 7 minutes. Unmute yourself, Brandon, so that I can talk to you. Oh, you're just enjoying. Okay. You're a comedian and is scared to perform in front of other comedians. That's the bully way of trying to get him to come on and do something, but I won't force you to do anything. Is Janet still on here? Has Janet left? Most of the people have left. Everybody is having such a hard time. I might have to say that I'm gonna throw in the bucket, and we'll get this up on YouTube and Facebook. You can go back and watch the entire thing, and we'll go back and study and see what we did wrong and how we can make it better. So instead of waiting 3 months, I think I'm gonna try to do this again in about a month, giving us time to work out the kinks and getting the information to the comics so that we can do this, because I really enjoyed this, and I think it helps us to get out to a lot of people that we otherwise would not get to. So again, we will have the categories, but it'll be much better organized. All the clean comics will go in clean comic spots, because it wouldn't be fair to anybody to go in a category where they don't feel, comfortable. So we're not going to go into the 5 o'clock hour because I am having such a hard time trying to get the comics to do. But it's a great success. I enjoyed myself the time that we were on, and I want to thank everybody who participated because you didn't have to do it just on a humbug coming on and wanting to take the time out of your busy day. I know it's a day where you get to relax and, get ready to go back to work tomorrow. And you took the time to come on and let the people know that there are still viable comics out here, able, willing, and ready to work and do the business. So, on behalf of Like Minds, Ms. B, and all the other people who made this happen, Jessica DeSoda, and the viewing audience, I want to thank you for coming in. And Stephen Edwards, thank you. Thank you. Great actor on here. We should make him come on and do a scene, and at the end go, scene. But anyway, Stephen, you want to do that? No, he don't. He don't want to do that. Look at Tito trying to make us see his house. Um, uh, so I want to thank everybody really, truly from the bottom of my heart. I enjoyed the discussion. I don't think we are, well, I speak for myself. I'm not, I can't cave in. I think I'm doing enough for me as far as getting me out there, not in a sense of trying to get booked, but in a sense of letting people know that I am still here. I'm still doing comedy, and this is where you can find me if you want to come see me. I can't be concerned with all this other rigmarole that's going around. I got to get somebody to like me and boost this and boost that. And pretty soon, I'm 65. I'm gonna have to be drinking boost. So I ain't got time to do all this mess. So what y'all know, Barbara been doing comedy since I can't read the rest of it. I'm on my iPad. If I was on my computer, I'd be able to see it. So anyway, thank y'all for coming on. Thank y'all for spreading the word. And since the year one, you stupid. Um uh Please continue to spread the word. Tell them y'all had a good time on here. And if no one else sent you anything for pay your on your Cash App, it will be on social media. You can go look at this whole thing on Facebook, YouTube, probably tomorrow, and it will still be there for people to send you money and do things and accolades and do, some people just like to uh, destroy people. So expect some people to come on and say stuff that don't even got nothing to do with you. Don't take it personal. Some people love to be in demand, hiding behind a computer screen. So you can't take it personal. People are cyber bullies. I guess that's the way to say it. Everybody did do it. Thank you, Stephen. Everybody did do a great show. So be prepared for us to do this again. February is Black History Month, so we got to do some Black history. We got to do some Black comedy again for the people. So I'm going to plan that. You have time to get your set together, and we're going to do the damn thing. Thank you again for coming out. And again, tomorrow, please check in, log in to youtube.com on the Barbara Carlyle. Go to barbaracarlyle.com. It should be on my website. It should be on YouTube. You can go back and see it on Facebook Live. And I think they streamed out to something else, but all of that'll be on my website. So go to barbaracarlyle.com. I also have a contest running. I'd like for you to go on and look at the Christmas pictures and tap the pictures you like. Because the pictures that get Double D is on now. So I don't see you, Double D, but are you able to come in and do a set before we close out? You don't see January 1st. If you're on my website, how does it look? Let me go to my website and see how it looks. Where is it located? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna type it in and go on and try to see what you see. Y'all talk amongst yourselves while I do this. Okay, where is Google? Okay, I'm on BarbaraCarlyle.com, BarbaraCarlyle.com. Okay, go. Okay, you see where it says Barbara Carlyle sightings. Then January 1st, live stream is under me performing on the Day Ready set. Miss Jokety Jokes Comedy Marathon. Tap in. You push that button and it should bring you straight to it. Do you see it, Double D? You have to go to Barbara Carlyle. Don't separate it. BarbaraCarlyle.com. And you'll see tap in January 1st, and then you'll see January 20th. But that's when it's advertising the Real Housewives of Comedy show in Conyers. Are you listening to me, Double D? Text me, do something. Let me go to his messages. After the performance. Are you on you see Miss Jokety Joke? Barbara Carlyle, and then just press tap in. I don't know what the disconnect is. Either way, we'll catch you on the next go round. Double D, thank you for even trying. Thank Ronnie Perry. I forgot all the people who put Bobby Brown, Tim Jennings. No, Bobby was not part of the conversation. It was Sauce Got Jokes, and Mocha for coming on and being in, and Tito Kuntz for being in the discussion. And I thank all the comics for taking the time to be on here. I said that before and I'm saying it again. So y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Relax, have fun, be careful because people are still drunk from last night and they might be out driving today looking for something to eat. So be careful out there, be safe, have the best new year that you could possibly have. This is what do you call it? Election year. So whoever you vote for, think about what you're doing. I'm not telling you who to vote for, and I'm not telling you who not to vote for. But all I know is I had to realize that God is in control, and regardless of how it turns out, He has the last say so. With that being said, I want to say thank you, goodbye, and have a great evening. See y'all later. Bye-bye.